Alright, this is the second video for Read, Draw, Write. Our learning target is I can use the strategy Read, Draw, Write to solve multi-step, so more than one step, word problems we're just going to work with addition and subtraction for right now. So, Emily picked 240 tulips and 131 roses to make flower bouquets. If she only used 103 of the flowers, how many extra flowers, and I think that should say did Emily pick? Let me change that to Emily there. How many extra flowers did Emily pick? So we're going to I'm going to do another tape diagram. So first, she picked tulips and roses. So she picked 240 tulips and 131 roses. But together she's combining them to make a bouquet. So we don't know the total number of flowers there. So we're going to add 240 plus 131. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 4 plus 3 is 7, 2 plus 1 is 3. So total of 371 flowers. But that doesn't answer the question. She only used 103 of them for her bouquet. So we want to know how many extra flowers did she have. So I'm going to draw another tape diagram to represent these flowers. So we know that she used 103 were used. We want to know how many are left. We want to know how many are left. And we know the total number of flowers is 371. Okay, so 371 flowers total. Okay, making sure to label this tape diagram. Everything is labeled with what it is. So now I'm going to figure out how many flowers were left. So we've got our total and we've got a part. So we've got to subtract. So 371 minus 103. Can't do 1 minus 3, so I got to come over to the 7 and borrow 1. The 1 turns into an 11. 11 minus 3 is 8. 6 minus 0 is 6. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So now let's write our equation. Remember, we're going to write the equation that answered the question. So even though we have two equations, we're going to write the one that answered the question. So 371 minus 103 equals 268. And again, I don't have to show my borrowing because I already showed it right here. This is just to see the equation. So now I'm going to write my sentence. So I'm going to say Emily has 268 flowers left. Remembering to answer that question, how many extra flowers did Lainey pick? Oh, Emily has 268 flowers left, or 268 flowers extra. I'm going to use that word from the question and say let's keep that extra. Okay, one more, here we go. While on vacation, Anaya took 72 pictures at the zoo and 28 pictures at the museum. She later deleted 31 of those pictures. How many pictures from her vacation did she still have? So I'm going to draw. Again, I'm sticking with the tape diagram today. We'll move on to more as the weeks go on. So in the tape diagram, we have 72 pictures here, and I'm going to abbreviate pics, and 28 pics here. And the 72 were from the zoo, and the 28 were from the museum. So always important to label our drawings. And we don't know exactly how many this is in total. We don't know how many this is in total. So we've got to add 72 plus 28. 2 plus 8 is 10. 1 plus 7 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. So we've got 100 pictures total. The second part of the question says that she deleted 31. And I'm going to write that in numbers so I can remember that that 31 represents this in standard form. So 31 pics were deleted. And so we want to know how many are left. How many are left? And we know the total number of pictures that she took was 100. So to figure out how many are left, we've got to subtract. So 100 minus 31. Can't do 0 minus 1. Can't do 0 minus 3, so I take from the 1, make it a 0, and turn the next one into a 10. In order to give this one any, I've got to take 1 from the 10 and make it a 9, and turn this one into a 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay? So writing my equation, remember the one that gives us our final answer. So 100 minus 31 equals 69 here. And then my sentence, Anaya, how many pictures from her vacation did she still have? Anaya still had 69 pictures